Hey guys, I'm just starting, so maybe wait around for a little bit, not too long. I guess I'll just start going. So, depending on how this turns out, this can be a question and answers forum, just whatever. But I wanted to talk about the comic book that started it all for me. So, when I was in a comic store when I was a little kid, well, we went into a comic store, and I hope this is public. I'm pretty sure it is. We went in a store and I saw this, and I loved ninjas back then. So we went to a store and this book was there, and I think this is my first comic book purchase. I'm not sure what printing this is. Regardless, this is 82, I think. 84. I think it's 82. But anyway, I mean, it got me started, and Wolverine was so cool. And I just fell in love with comics from this book. So over the years, basically what happened is I collected comics for a while, and then I got into baseball cards. And then after that ended, I had collected Spider-Man and stuff like that. But after that ended, I went into a comic book store about 9 years ago, and I got a piece of art done, and I got thrown right back into it. I mean, I had been dragging around long boxes with me, but from home to home or whatever. But I got back into it, and then I started getting back into X-Men, and then I started collecting everything. I was building runs and runs and runs and selling them, and I wish I never did because I had all the Iron Man, I had all the FF, I had Silver Surfer, I had Wolverine, I had Hulk, Spider-Man galore, and it was I just kept liquidating it. But the only thing I ever kept was the hang on, let me check something really fast. Hang on. Okay. So, wait, what am I doing here? Anyway, the only thing I ever kept was my X-Men collection. So, over the years, I started to get it signed, and basically Wolverine was the number one. That's the first thing that got me started in comics. So, I have this Wolverine, and I guess it's the newsstand edition, which someone told me was rarer lately. And of course, we all know that. But I had it signed by Chris Claremont, who wrote it, Len Wein, and Herb Trent, who created Wolverine. They're passed now. They passed away, which is horrible. Jim Shooter, who was the editor, and Joe Rubenstein, who was basically, I think he was like the inker. They call it finisher back then, I guess. And of course, Frank Miller is the only one I don't have on here. So yeah, that's the book. I need to get Frank Miller on there, and then it will be complete. I'm pretty sure that's it, unless I get the letterer and the colorist. Maybe I should try to do that. But along the way, I've gotten art from these guys and stuff like that. I wanted to show you some of the art. Some of the art, like, well, for instance, this book here, this is the original one. I've carried it with me for forever. That one's signed by Jim Shooter and Joe Rubenstein. And Joe Rubenstein, I got some art by him, and he did a print after the Frank Miller art, this print right here. And I picked up a print from him right here. It says after Frank Miller. It's a pretty cool piece. It's kind of interesting. There's this big dead spot, but whatever. That would be cool. But also, I've collected so many different Wolverine things over the years. But Joe Rubenstein did a piece for me. I had him do an Old Man Logan piece, and I love it. And I made him have the bone claws and stuff. But I'll tell you a funny story about this piece. So I was hurting a couple years back financially, and I put it on eBay to sell it. And I got a message from a guy on this piece, and he's like, "Where did I do that piece from you?" For you. And I'm like, "Is this Joe Rubenstein?" He's like, "Yeah." I'm like, "Oh my God." And then I realized that he was such a big part of why I started books. So I'm like, I got to pull it off eBay. I said, "You know what? You've been an inspiration to me and all this, and I am in a hard time, but I can't afford to lose this piece." So I pulled it off of eBay. And it was so funny. He contacted me through eBay. But there's other Wolverine stuff I have. I got a piece done by Will Spertaccio. And by the way, this is a cool way to display your comics. A lot of people buy those cases that you can put it in. They're like graded cases and just hang it on the wall. But I like this better. You put it between two pieces of glass. This piece signed by Liefeld, Wayne, Trimp, Will Spertaccio. Will Spertaccio did that. His art is sick. I mean, look at it. The shadowing, the coloring, I love that. And then, of course, you have the classic McFarlane Wolverine. And if you didn't know, Peter David wrote that, and Wayne and Herb Trent, they're both gone, but I had him sign it. And that's Hulk 340 that McFarlane did. I also have the zombie one. Marvel Zombies. I had Kirkman, Peter David, and Sidem sign it. I love it. If you look real close, there's an eyeball. But these are the two compared. And then I have like this Wolverine Origins book. It's signed by everybody. I have Daniel Way and Steve Dillon. And then I have, Daniel Way. Then I have Len Wayne, Herb Trimp signed it, and Peter Steigerwald, who is he drew part of it. Michael Turner's gone, the artist. Herb Trimp and Len Wayne are also passed, which is a serious blow to comics. This, Wolverine #1, everyone's seen this one. This one was written by Chris Claremont, so I had it signed by him and Len Wayne and Herb Trimp. So, unfortunately, at one time I had a bunch of these signed by those two guys. Now they're all gone. I only have that one that's all it's missing is Frank Miller. But yeah, this is the book that started it all. It's a complete limited set, the 1 through 4 Wolverine, Claremont, Frank Miller story. And I love this story. I love it. But anyway, like a couple of years back, I got back into comics, and about 7 years ago, and I just went crazy. I didn't stop. I haven't stopped since, and I'm still going. I wish I started my channel a long time ago, because it would have been great. I would have been having so many stories. Now I got to go backwards and tell all these stories. So, I mean, I see there's a couple people watching. If you wanted to ask me anything about comics or had any ideas about what you want to see, I can tell you we have that giveaway video that I just posted earlier today. You guys got to get on that one. And I'll be doing the Venom movie review on either Tuesday or Wednesday before it comes out. So that'll be cool. And I won't give any spoilers. And pretty much the whole world knows what's key in there and everything. I can show you some cool prints that I have that have to do with Wolverine. Well, I have the Sidem print. That's fun too. At con, I always get a good couple prints because that's always good. I've got the original 181 print. I had it signed by Herb Trent. He was selling them. What else do I have that has to do with Wolverine? You know what's really cool? Is this X-Men Alpha piece right here. I know you've seen that chromium cover before, but maybe what you didn't know is they were giving these out originally without being cut, stapled, and these were special, like I don't know if it was a giveaway or what, but it was to preview the book, and they're kind of rare, and I'm lucky to have one. I got it in a collection a long time ago. Let's see. I wonder. I see something. Let's see. What else do I have? I think everyone's watching something else right now. That's fine. It is Saturday at 8:30. You want to still watch me at 8:30? Cool prints. Oh, this one's cool. These both are cool. This one's from Adam Kubert, the little one. It's a cool piece. And then that's a special chromium one. It's Shelby Robertson, a local artist. It's pretty cool. Colt 340. I should put that up. I'm trying to just find a Wolverine. Oh, here's a cool Len Wayne one. I have it signed by both Len Wayne and Herb Trent. That's cool. Anyway, I wanted to do a question and answer thing, but no one's on, so that's cool. But I wanted to kind of tell you about Wolverine, and that was kind of like my first book. This one right here got me started into comics, and that's why I ended up coming back to it over the years. I loved all the story, the ninja stuff, and the training, and just Wolverine. Some classic stuff in here. The art was so good. Frank Miller. I need to meet him. I still haven't met him yet. But anyway, I'm going to end this one because it seems to went poo-poo. So I'll get you some more good stuff later. Have a good one. Bye-bye.